Short term versus long term. Sometimes when I think about short term, day to day problems, things that I really want to change but cannot, I get frustrated, tense, and agitated. But when I focus on long term, my goals that I am accomplishing little by little, the new opportunities that I hope exist, I feel a lot better. Like I get caught up with, I get caught up with, what, my life is over. I'm gonna be 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? Um, what what possibly what can the world possibly give me this life? I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 39, but basically 40 already. And I ask myself, it's over. It's over. I'm pretty sure that people that are my age feel like this. Like, what else can you do? You know, if you have a family, pues you're in your family. You have your wife and your kids, and you have your problems. But somebody like me, that's single. You know what I'm saying? the way we feel the way we feel is that life is over. You can't have kids at the age of 40. I don't want to, like, there's some kids that sometimes they ask me, why don't you get a girlfriend? Because they're ugly. They're already all old ladies. You know what I'm saying? 40 years old ladies transformed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not gonna get married to that. I'm not gonna get a girlfriend like that. No way. And so, like I said, all these problems, all these day-to-day problems, what's gonna happen with me? My life is over. I've never enjoyed life. I've only been abused and spit at. you know what's gonna happen? And I get agitated, I get frustrated, I get sad, depressed. And so I focus on my long term, on, like I said, trying to enjoy life, on the long term goals that I am accomplishing little by little. That's what I focus on, because if I focus on short term, it only gets me agitated. You know, if my life is over, well, pues I'm waiting to die, and if not, pues I'm preparing for a better life. I guess you can say I am preparing for a better life.